Hey, this is Justin Brook, founder of Ad Skills and the Traffic Guy Millionaires Recommend. And what I'm showing you here is a 5-part email series I call the 5-part Cash Dash. This is something I use multiple times per year whenever we need to have a revenue boost in the business. You can also set this up to be automated to run at times per year like Black Friday, end of year, certain holidays, your birthday. There's a lot of different ways that you can run this series. So let me explain how this series works. Okay, first with the first email. Now this can run on 7 days is usually what I use it, but it can also run shorter. It can run longer. I like to use it for 7 days, but you can run it longer. You can run it shorter. You do have 5 emails that have to be sent out, so keep that in mind. Okay, email number 1 goes out day 1, whenever you want to make the announcement. And you're going to kick it off with a big results story. My most recent one, it was a course launch, and the big result was that the course instructor had gotten 1.7 million free clicks. Now, my results may be different. Yours may be bigger. Yours may be smaller. It really just depends on what big result would your target customer think is, wow, that's amazing. I want to hear more. So that should be your subject line. Basically just the big result and a question mark. So I think mine was 1.7 million free clicks, question mark. I know my customer is going to click into that. Then what you want to do is you want to give them a reason why. So after you kind of kick off the email with the big result story, then you want to say, and here's the reason why we're doing, such and such coupon or such and such 50% off, 20% off, whatever you're comfortable with. Udemy, they go as far as 90% off. I think that's a little crazy. I think there is some times that you might want to go that far, but most of the time you want to be between 50 and 25% off, whatever you're comfortable with. But you can even go as low as 10% off if maybe you're like an e-com where your margins are really tight. So you're going to tell your big story. And then you're going to say, and then you're going to transition into your reason why. Maybe it's Black Friday. Maybe he just got a promotion. In this case, this course instructor had just gone full time. He was no longer working for a company. He was now full time doing this course, and so we wanted to do a 50% off sale. If you don't have coupon codes, you can always just kind of hide the link on your page. Maybe you make one of the words in the headline clickable, or you make the first image or an image of your face or whatever. That can kind of actually make it fun. If you don't have the ability with your shopping cart to create coupon codes, you can just kind of hide a link and kind of make it like a scavenger hunt. So finally, last part of email number 1 is just what to do next, and you're going to copy this part on all 5 emails. So just make sure when you write it would make sense that you would use it on all 5 parts. So for example, okay, so click here, and then it's going to take you to the order page. And on the order page, you're going to see a box, and you're going to enter this coupon code exactly as it's spelled, with the same capitalization. Just give them clear instructions on what they need to do next, and then that's the end of the email. I do like to do PS on this. And the PS, the sale ends Friday, or sale ends Sunday at midnight, or sale ends, at the end of the month, or, whenever it is that your sale ends. So just PS, here's when the sale ends. So just kind of gives them some urgency. Now you will see the bulk of the sales. You'll see a big bump in sales here because this is the announcement, right? And then there will be kind of a slump in sales in email in the next couple of emails. But then email 4 and 5, we typically see 60% of the sales come from email 4 and 5. So do not get skittish and all shy and not do the email 4 and 5 just like I tell you, because you will lose half or more of your sales. So the recent one, like I told you, we saw about $10,000 to $12,000 come in on that first one there. Okay, now email number 2 is going to go out the very next day, and this one you're going to summarize what you said yesterday. Yesterday I told you about such and such story, and that we're doing the sale, but I forgot to tell you there's a bonus. And so this is the reason why, and this helps add on more value, add another reason. What it really helps do is all those people who are on the fence, well, I don't know if I want to order this or not, bam, all of a sudden there's this bonus, and it gives them a reason to want to go ahead and process their order. So email number 2 starts off with, here's what I told you yesterday. Here's why we added this bonus. We added this bonus right here, what you're listening to on that promotion for the 1.7 free clicks. And the reason why is because we knew that our customer also wants to be able to sell. They want clicks, but they also need sales. And so that's why I added this bonus, is because it kind of patches that one little hole. You want to think about what your customers may be thinking is the hole in your bucket. It's like, oh yeah, that would be great, but it doesn't cover this. And so for me, it was like, yeah, we think clicks are great, but we also need sales. And so that was why I used this specific bonus. So always think about what that bonus is. In another campaign, just to give you an example outside of this one, we were promoting a course, and it was a really big course that covered a lot of topics. It was like 20 hours long, and so the hole in the bucket was that this was going to take them maybe a couple months to go through this course, or a couple weeks at least. So we created a bonus that was like an overnight checklist, how to be able to implement this stuff really quickly. And so you can always just take the size of the product and make a bonus that is the quick version of it. Or if it wasn't long enough, then you can make yours an extension of the course. So reason why we added this bonus, and that reason why is one of the objections that they might have. And then finally, like I said, copy that what to do next. Just insert those instructions on what you want them to do, and be very detailed. Click this link, you're going to this page, you're going to see this box, you're going to enter it in this way. And then again, if you want, you can remind them that the sale ends on such and such date. Then we don't hear from them. If I run this in a 7-day sale, then they're not hearing from us for a couple of days. So email 1 goes out day 1, email 2 goes out day 2, and then email 3 is going to go out the day before it ends. So this would be day 6 if you're running it on a 7-day sequence. And so you're going to summarize email number 1. Hey, remember I told you we were running the sale, and then we added this bonus, and the reason why we added this bonus was because of this. By the way, tomorrow it ends. That's why I'm emailing you. And so you're going to summarize email number 1 and 2. Then you're going to tell them, I just wanted to remind you that the sale is ending tomorrow. And then again, do the what to do next. Okay. Pretty clear. Now here's what, like I said, 60% of the sales will come from what I tell you to do next. So make sure you follow it exactly as I say. All right. Email number 4 is going to go out on the last day at 8 a.m. Okay. Now some of you may have to do this manually. I use ActiveCampaign, and I can just set it all up. I can set the whole sequence up, and it runs automated. I can go on vacation for the whole week and know that this is just going to run. This is actually a really good promotion to run if you are about to take a week-long vacation, because when you get back, there's going to be more money than when you left. Okay, so email number 4 is going to go out in the morning. And it's going to tell them, hey, this is the last day. And specifically, use the subject line just like I have it here with the little brackets. Last day and then subject. Okay? And then you're going to give them a quick reminder. Hey, just reminding you that the sale ends today. If in case you're just, this is the first email you opened about this, here's a summary of what's been going on. Again, summarize email number 1 and 2, and then do the what to do next. So you're really copying a lot of copy. You're not like rewriting everything every single day and coming up with new ideas every day. Really, when you write email number 1 and 2, you kind of have the whole sequence ready to go. It's more about when to deploy the emails, okay? And then finally, we have email number 5. It's going to go out the same day. Yes, 2 emails in one day. So email number 4 goes out in the morning. Email number 5 goes out at 8 p.m. because I normally tell them, hey, this is ending Friday at midnight or Sunday at midnight or whatever. And so 4 hours before it ends, a second email goes out to kind of, let them know, hey, this is the last chance. And this is where you will see a huge spike in orders. Like I said, we'll typically see 60% come from email number 4 and 5, but you'll see 50% of that 60% come from email number 5. So don't get shy and only send out one email that day. Send out both emails. Okay? So email number 5, in the subject line, you're going to say last chance, and then your subject, you're going to do the same thing like you did in email number 4. Pretty much just copy that email. Hey, quick reminder, just wanted to let you know there's only 4 hours left of this deal. It's ending very soon. In case you're just opening this one, remember, we talked about this in email 1 and this in email number 2. Here's what to do next. That's the 5-part sequence. If I were to stretch this out over 30 days, I might add a couple more in between email number 2 and 3. And really what I would do is I'd probably just add a couple more bonuses. Maybe you're doing like a partner collaboration between you and another partner. If you're doing an affiliate thing, you have a webinar in between there. But, that's only if you're going to extend it out to that long of a period of time. You might want to add a couple more emails, a couple more bonuses, just to kind of keep in touch and kind of keep the momentum going. But normally I run this over 7 days. I use these 5 emails. Like I said, we got email 1 goes out day 1, email 2 goes out day 2. Then on day 6 goes email number 3, and then day 7, email number 4, and email number 5. And that's the crux, is making sure you have those 2 emails on the very last day. All right, I'm Justin Brook, founder of AdSkills and the Traffic Guy Millionaires Recommend. Hope you love this sequence.